Hey, it's all about the trade rumors. We're going to talk about the latest regarding our Detroit Lions. Some articles dropped, Pride of Detroit, Yard Barker, Lions Wire, all of that regarding players whom the Lions could look to trade away. Also, we're going to talk about Barry Sanders, the GOAT. But before we get into today's video, if you think it's a smart and sound idea to put razor blades in your own candy for Halloween and decide to eat it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, you can make a dumb mistake. Also, take that like button with you and let that bad boy get shredded. Let's get into today's Lions rumors. To trade rumors, how about we show some love to the GOAT himself, Mr. Barry Sanders. He's getting a bronze statue at Ford Field in 2023, honoring the great Barry Sanders. That is freaking awesome. I do love it. This guy is everything that you want in a player when he played. He's everything that you want in a person who represents the Detroit Lions off the field as not a player, as a legend that he is right now. Loves City, Detroit. He is what Detroit is. This guy is absolutely awesome. I would love to meet him. He's one guy I have not met yet, so I think it's great. When they do put that statue up there, I will make sure I go up to it and take a picture with it, because why the hell not? He's the GOAT. Gotta show this man some love. Good move for the Lions franchise. Let me know in the comments section, will the Detroit Lions make a trade for a player before the trade deadline? That is tomorrow. That is going to be the pinned comment for this video. Y for yes and N for no. Let me know if you think they make a bold move. Right now, the Detroit Lions are an underdog to lose the game at -3.5 right now, with the Green Bay Packers coming to Ford Field on Sunday. chessboards.com/lionsbet. If you think they can cover, make that bet. Put in the promo codes LION125, Lions125, and you get a 125% deposit bonus. Now let's get into some of these trade rumors. And this has been speculating for a while regarding TJ Hockenson. Now, he came out himself and talked about this. TJ Hockenson stated, "Listen, I'm not stupid. I know what I can bring to another team," Hockenson said via Sports Illustrated, "and I know here what they could. If they want something, if they want to do something for the future, then I am not stupid in that sense. It is a business, and whatever they do to upstairs, they're going to do. And that doesn't. There's no hard feelings about it. There's no, hey, I don't like him personally or anything like that. That's just how it is. And so I'm not dumb or naive to the fact." That's TJ Hockenson speaking, and I like the way that he speaks. It is a business for sure, and that's just how things roll. But he is one of the players listed on Pride of Detroit. Check their article out for 5 players that the Detroit Lions most likely could get away with, and they give their odds for this. And TJ Hockenson, they said, get a mid-round pick or 2, talking about a second-round pick and maybe another pick with that. Financial impact is $3.8 million against the cap contract. Likelihood says low to medium for this taking place of trading TJ Hockenson. I concur with that sentiment, and it also talks about how, right before when this trade was happening, or discussion was trade was happening, before there's nothing happening, but last year it happened right before the trade deadline, so you'd think maybe today or tomorrow getting calls, and I'm sure teams will call. Will Lions make the deal? I'm going to say probably not, but I'm sure teams are going to call, and they do have to listen. When you're 1-6, you do got to listen to anything that's coming in. You're always trying to make your team better, or you're trying to look towards the future when you're 1-6. And if you could get a high draft pick for him, why not at least consider it? Now, if they're offering garbage picks, then no, I'm not going to make the move. I'm not going to get away TJ Hockenson for nothing. And that is the actual fact about it. Now, another player on this list was interesting to me. He was on a list last year quite a bit, and that's Taylor Decker. They had him as a trade candidate, and the Lions could trade away him. And I was listening to another podcast, also read from another article talking about the positives and negatives trading away for Taylor Decker. They said slim to none the idea of trading Taylor Decker in this article, and I agree with that. I don't think this is happening at all. I understand there's some issues with Taylor Decker, penalties, but at the same time, you're not going to get any benefit right now trading him away. You could potentially get a first-round pick for Taylor Decker. You potentially could, but is this team going to... This team will probably drop off significantly if you trade him. That would give the option of absolute tanking at this point. It's not like it's a tight end where it's a luxury pick. We're talking about a left tackle here. And I do like Penei Sewell at some point going to left tackle, but this is absolutely tanking. Look, I'm listening trade offers for any player, but I do not believe at any sense that they would actually trade this guy away. I absolutely do not believe that is the case. So that's going to go to the next question here, if I can find it for you guys really quick, is will the Detroit Lions... Here we go. Will the Detroit Lions trade away players? Why for yes and for no? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think the Detroit Lions will trade away players? Why for yes and for no? Next player on the list here was Amani Oruwariye. Would the Detroit Lions trade him away? They say the likelihood is low. The impact money is pretty much nothing there. What you could get, late round pick. I don't know if anyone would trade for Amani at this point. He's been absolutely a disaster for the Detroit Lions. Would a team actually give even a 7th round pick for him the way he's playing? I don't know. I really don't think so. I mean, look, if a team is willing to give up a 6th round pick, 7th round pick, I would do it because he's done nothing for the Lions in the secondary. I'd rather look at Chase Lucas, even Will Harris at this point, because Amani's just been absolutely atrocious. He's been a net negative for this football team, and if you can get any draft capital for that, go ahead, because I'm not re-signing him right now. He has had a disastrous season. The guy is lining up on the other team's end. Like, it's absolutely crazy the mistakes this man is making. We can no longer have this type of play on the field. So, look, if a team offers something, I would make the deal in a heartbeat. That is me. Another player on the list here is Michael Brockers. Now, they say it's a late-round pick. Value, they said low expectations of trading away. Again, if you can get a conditional 7th-round pick for Michael Brockers, I'm doing it. He's been a healthy scratch the last 2 weeks. Maybe a team is looking for a veteran here. I could see him asking to be released, and I'm fine with that. I don't think he needs to be on this team anymore. He's a detriment to the team. I'd rather have Demetrius Taylor on this 53/55 than having Michael Brockers here. Why have him on this team? He's doing nothing. He's a waste of cap. He's a waste of a roster spot. He's done nothing with this football team. He's a leader, great. Hooroo, great. I need play on the field. We need wins. We don't just need leadership at this point. We need wins. We need play on the field. Demetrius Taylor, I'll take him all day. If anyone's offering anything for him, a bag of chips, I'm doing it. Final player on this list here is DeAndre Swift, running back for the Detroit Lions. They say low to medium of the Lions potentially dealing him. They said mid-round pick. I think, McCaffrey did get a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and a future pick. That is quite a bit. I don't think DeAndre Swift would get that type of haul, but I think you potentially could get a 2nd-round pick, maybe a late 2nd, 3rd-round pick for DeAndre Swift. Is he healthy, though? Would he pass their physical of a team? I don't know if that would happen. I'm not trading him away for nothing because he is a difference maker, but at the same time, when you're 1-6, At this point, okay, if you can get something that can help out for the future of a team, if you could get a second-round pick, a late second-round pick, that's a potential player you could draft for a running back for the Detroit Lions in 2023, and you can go ahead and give it to Jamal Williams and Craig Reynolds and Justin Jackson at that point. I'm not giving them away for anything, though. I'm not going to do it for a fourth-round pick or something stupid like that. You have to give me a late second or early third if a team, something like that for me to give away DeAndre Swift. There is teams looking for running backs. Quite a bit of teams actually right now that are wanting to get better at the running back position. So I'm listening, but I'm being a little greedy here for Swift. I am being greedy because he is such a difference maker. He's not healthy right now, but when he is healthy, he is a player. And so I would like to see something else for compensation for that. Let me know what you guys think for the trade deadline. Do you trade away players? Do you acquire players? At this point, I am sellers. I'm looking to get draft capital for 2023. Sheila Ford talked about it. You build through the draft, and I agree. You 100% build through the draft. So I want to get more draft picks to help this team out. I want to go into free agency and pick up some veterans that way, pick up more draft picks, potentially even a trade up. If you could get a late second, maybe double up on seconds and go back into the first round and have 3 first-round picks. I want to be aggressive in free agency. I want to be aggressive in the draft. We need talent. We need help for this football team in a big, big way. No longer going to sit here and be patient, hoping things happen. You go ahead and follow me on all these social media sites, MicroMike, Instagram, MicroMike85, Twitter, Facebook, Lions Nation Unite. Hit it up, folks, so you don't miss out on the latest news rumors regarding our Detroit Lions.